Did you know that your brain processes an astonishing 400 billion bits of information while you sleep? What if you could harness just a fraction of that power to reprogram your mind for success? Joseph Murphy believed you could, and he had a method to prove it. Let's talk about one of his most fascinating concepts, the drowsy state. Murphy identified this as the brief but critical window right before sleep, when your conscious mind begins to relax and your subconscious becomes highly suggestible. In his lectures, he called this state a golden moment for embedding ideas directly into the fabric of your subconscious. Here's the key. During the 5 to 10 minute window as you drift into sleep, your brain acts like a sponge, absorbing thoughts and emotions. Murphy emphasized that this is the perfect time to focus on your desires, as your conscious resistance is at its weakest. What you feed your mind during this window has a profound impact on your beliefs and ultimately your results. But how do you make the most of it? Murphy's method is surprisingly simple yet remarkably effective. Begin by closing your eyes and mentally stating your desire in clear, affirmative terms. For example, if you want financial freedom, repeat, "I am financially secure. Prosperity flows into my life easily and effortlessly." Here's the catch. Emotion matters. Murphy discovered that flat, robotic affirmations won't stick. You must feel the emotion as if your desire is already fulfilled. Joy, gratitude, and confidence act like glue, anchoring these ideas in your subconscious. Picture yourself living your dream. What does it look like? How does it feel? Bring every detail to life in your mind. Murphy also suggested using practical examples to strengthen this process. Let's say you're working toward a healthier lifestyle. As you lie in bed, visualize yourself waking up with boundless energy, choosing nutritious meals, and enjoying exercise. Repeat phrases like, "I am vibrant, healthy, and full of life." Feel the satisfaction of this new reality as though it's already yours. This technique works because your subconscious doesn't differentiate between vivid imagination and actual experience. Over time, these repeated suggestions rewire your mind, aligning your beliefs with your goals. You'll start noticing opportunities, taking inspired action, and achieving results you once thought impossible. Murphy called this process programming while you rest, and he believed it to be one of the easiest yet most effective ways to transform your life. Try it tonight. Set aside 5 minutes before sleep. Focus on your desires, and pour your heart into the visualization. You might be amazed at the changes that unfold in the coming weeks. So, are you ready to reprogram your mind while you sleep? This is just the beginning of Joseph Murphy's hidden gems. The next technique is even more powerful. Stay tuned to discover how a simple prayer pattern helped one woman manifest $10,000 in just 10 days. Have you ever heard of someone manifesting life-changing results seemingly out of nowhere? Like a woman who used a prayer technique to attract $10,000 in just 10 days? Joseph Murphy's prayer patterns hold the key to these transformations. But as he taught, the power isn't in the words alone, it's in how, when, and why you pray. Murphy believed prayer wasn't about pleading or begging. It was a scientific process of aligning your thoughts with the infinite power of your subconscious mind. He referred to one method as the vacuum cleaner approach, and it's as intriguing as it sounds. Here's how it works. Before you can fill your mind with positive affirmations, you must first clear out the mental clutter. Negative thoughts and doubts act like static, disrupting your ability to connect with your deeper self. To clear this negativity, Murphy advised a simple practice. Mentally affirm, "I now release every thought of fear, doubt, and worry. My mind is calm, peaceful, and ready to receive." Once your mental space is clear, it's time to activate what Murphy called the scientific prayer technique. He was meticulous about timing, suggesting you pray 3 times daily, morning, noon, and evening. These moments act as mental checkpoints, keeping your subconscious primed with positivity and focus. But here's the real magic, Murphy's mental movie technique. Instead of just saying your prayer, you visualize it vividly, like a film playing in your mind. Imagine your desire unfolding as if it's happening right now. For instance, if you're praying for financial success, picture yourself holding a check for the exact amount you want. See your name on it, feel the paper in your hands, and sense the relief and joy it brings. This immersive approach imprints your prayer deeply into your subconscious. Murphy also emphasized that the feeling behind your prayer determines its success. It's not enough to simply repeat words. You must truly believe in the outcome. He often said, "Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled." This principle transforms prayer from a passive hope into an active, magnetic force drawing your desires closer. Let's look at an example of Murphy's prayer techniques in action. One of his students, desperate to resolve a financial crisis, followed these steps. She cleared her mind using the vacuum method, repeated a specific prayer 3 times a day, and visualized herself celebrating her newfound wealth. Within days, unexpected opportunities appeared, one of which brought her the exact sum she needed. Murphy believed these results weren't coincidences. They were the predictable outcome of focused intention and unwavering faith. Now it's your turn. Take one goal you're working toward and apply this process. Clear your mind, pray with focus and belief, and visualize your success. If you stay consistent, you might just experience the same kind of breakthroughs his students reported. And speaking of breakthroughs, the next section will introduce a technique so powerful it's used by elite performers. Joseph Murphy called it the mental diet, and it's designed to transform your mindset in just 21 days. Stay with me, this is where the game truly changes. Your thoughts shape your reality. It's a concept you've probably heard before, but Joseph Murphy took it to another level with his revolutionary technique, the mental diet. Imagine a system so powerful that Navy SEALs and peak performers use similar principles today, decades after Murphy introduced them. The idea is simple. Just as you monitor what you eat for a physical diet, you must monitor what you think for a mental diet. Your thoughts are the fuel for your subconscious mind, and the mental diet is about feeding it only empowering, uplifting, and positive ideas. But here's where Murphy's method stands out. He emphasized the importance of engaging all 5 senses. Don't just see your goal. Hear the sounds, feel the textures, smell the environment, and even taste the emotions of success. For instance, if your goal is to purchase your dream home, visualize walking through the front door. Hear the creak of the floorboards, feel the smoothness of the doorknob, smell fresh paint or flowers in the living room. The more detail you add, the more real it becomes to your subconscious. Murphy also introduced a unique concept called time compression visualization. Instead of imagining your goal as a distant possibility, condense the timeline. See yourself achieving it right now. If you're visualizing a thriving business, picture your success today. Hear the phone ringing with new clients, see the glowing testimonials, and feel the satisfaction of your accomplishments. One of Murphy's favorite techniques was the as-if principle. This involves acting and feeling as though your desire is already fulfilled. In your visualization, embody the person you want to become. If your goal is confidence, visualize yourself standing tall, speaking with authority, and radiating self-assurance. The as-if principle bridges the gap between where you are and where you want to be by convincing your subconscious that the transformation has already occurred. Murphy also paired visualization with physical relaxation. Before beginning, take a few deep breaths and release all tension from your body. This quiets the conscious mind and opens the door to the subconscious, making your visualization more effective. The results of this technique can be astonishing. Take the example of a struggling musician who used Murphy's visualization methods. Every night, he imagined himself performing to a packed audience, hearing the applause and feeling the excitement. Within months, he landed a major opportunity that catapulted his career. Murphy would say this wasn't luck. It was the power of aligning the subconscious with a clear, emotionally charged vision. Now it's your turn. Choose one goal you've been working toward and set aside 10 minutes today for this practice. Create your mental theater, immerse yourself fully, and feel as if your dream is already your reality. As we move to the final section, I'll show you how to combine all of Murphy's techniques: sleep programming, prayer patterns, the mental diet, forgiveness, and advanced visualization into a simple daily routine. Let's bring it all together and unlock the full potential of your mind. Now that you've uncovered Joseph Murphy's most powerful hidden techniques, it's time to bring them together into a simple, effective daily routine. By combining sleep programming, prayer patterns, the mental diet, forgiveness protocol, and advanced visualization, you can create a holistic practice that transforms your subconscious mind and your life. Let's start with timing. Murphy often emphasized the importance of practicing these methods at specific points during the day when your mind is naturally more receptive. Early morning, before meals, and just before sleep. These moments act as mental reset points, where your subconscious is primed to absorb new ideas. Morning routine. Begin your day with the mental diet. As soon as you wake up, spend 5 to 10 minutes setting a positive tone for the day. Mentally affirm statements like, "Today is a day of success and progress. I am grateful for all the opportunities coming my way." If you notice any lingering negative thoughts, interrupt them with affirmations or visualize yourself handling challenges with ease. Midday reset. Around noon, use the prayer pattern technique. This can be as simple as taking 5 minutes to close your eyes, clear your mind, and say a focused prayer for a specific goal. Combine this with the mental movie technique. Imagine your goal unfolding in vivid detail and feel the emotions of success as if it's happening now. Evening reflection. As your day winds down, dedicate time to the forgiveness protocol. Reflect on any moments where frustration, anger, or resentment arose. Close your eyes, visualize the person or situation, and repeat, "I release you. I forgive you. I set you free. And I am free." This clears emotional blockages and ensures you go to sleep with a calm, peaceful mind. Sleep programming. Just before falling asleep, use Murphy's drowsy state technique. Spend 5 to 10 minutes affirming your desires. Focus on one goal at a time and repeat it with conviction and emotion. For instance, if your goal is career success, say, "I am thriving in my ideal career. Opportunities flow to me effortlessly." Visualize this vividly and feel the joy of living your dream. To amplify your results, integrate advanced visualization into your practice. Dedicate a few minutes each day, perhaps after your morning affirmations or during your evening routine, to immerse yourself in your mental theater. Remember to engage all your senses and use time compression, imagining your success happening now. Avoid common mistakes. Murphy warned against allowing doubt or impatience to creep in. Avoid second-guessing your efforts or expecting instant results. Consistency is key. Think of this routine as planting seeds. You must nurture them daily, trusting that they will grow in time. Signs of progress. As you practice these techniques, watch for subtle shifts in your life. You might notice increased clarity, unexpected opportunities, or even a sense of peace and confidence. These are signs that your subconscious is aligning with your desires. Celebrate these small wins. They're proof that the process is working. By combining these techniques into a daily routine, you're creating a powerful framework for transformation. But here's the challenge. Don't try to master everything at once. Start with one technique, perhaps sleep programming or the mental diet, and build from there. Consistency, not perfection, is what leads to lasting change. Tonight, choose one method to begin with and commit to it for the next week. In the comments below, share your experiences, breakthroughs, or questions. I'd love to hear how these techniques are working for you. In the next video, we'll explore another set of hidden gems from a different master of subconscious programming. Until then, start small, stay consistent, and trust the process. Your journey to success has already begun. You now hold the keys to some of Joseph Murphy's most transformative, yet lesser-known techniques. These methods, sleep programming, prayer patterns, the mental diet, forgiveness protocol, and advanced visualization, are not just ideas. They're practical tools that can change your life when applied consistently. But here's the beauty of it. You don't have to master all of them at once. Start with just one tonight. For example, try the sleep programming technique. Spend 5 minutes before bed repeating a single affirmation, and feel the emotion as if your goal has already been achieved. You might be surprised by the shift you notice, even as soon as tomorrow morning. These techniques work because they align your subconscious mind with your deepest desires. Remember, the subconscious is always listening, always absorbing, and always ready to help you create the life you want. The only question is, will you use it? Before we wrap up, let's recap. Sleep programming helps you rewire your mind during the most receptive moments of the day. Prayer patterns teach you to focus, clear negativity, and channel your intentions effectively. The mental diet trains you to filter and replace negative thoughts, building a stronger mindset. The forgiveness protocol frees you from emotional baggage, allowing you to move forward unburdened. Advanced visualization methods help you vividly imagine your success and accelerate its manifestation. Which technique resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your experiences and how these tools are helping you transform your mindset and your life. And don't stop here. Stay curious, keep practicing, and let these methods become a natural part of your daily routine. Success isn't about giant leaps. It's about consistent, intentional steps in the right direction. Finally, if you found this video valuable, give it a like, share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe for more insights like this. In our next video, we'll dive into another master's hidden teachings, tools that will take your personal growth even further. Remember, your subconscious mind is your most powerful ally. Start with one step today and watch as the ripple effects transform your world. See you in the next video.